Excuse me, my pitted adversary of diminutive stature. I exhort you to regain your combative stance so that we may resume the martial engagement. I command you to arise a second time.
I wish to declare a cessation of this truculent activity, my substantially sized male opponent. I declare that the business we were engaged in is now finished. My capitulation here thereby renders you triumphant. I bid you salutations for your victory.
Exclamation of dissatisfaction. Please pardon my dismissal of your commendation. However, I insist that our brawny competition has not terminated in a manner suitable to my liking. Wrathful, I summon the residual phlegm from my throat and expectorate onto the posterior part of your cranium.
The current circumstance, which features the unforeseen appearance and disappearance of my adult female acquaintance and the ignominious gesture I have tranquilly received, cannot be permitted to hold a significance which incites a passionate emotional reaction from me. This sequential directive begins with the action of diverting your adversary's attention, utilizing a square of fine fabric. This must be followed with a redirection of his quick, albeit purblind and instinctive, attempt at a fisted blow. While parrying, deal a retaliatory blow, delivering it across the left side of his face below the eye. Attack in order to impart a disorienting effect. Thus unable to think or react properly, your opponent shall venture to deliver an unrestrained, forceful strike of the hand. Utilize your joint between your upper arm and forearm to stop this strike, and subsequently return with a strike to his thorax. Repel the ferocious blow he intends to land with his left fist. Enfeeble the right side of the framework of his mouth, and summarily fragment the skeletal structure of the aforementioned framework. Utterly exacerbate the fissures previously created in the slender, curved bones of his ribcage. Physically injure the complex of ganglia and nerve cells located at the pit of his stomach. Completely and violently unhinge his mouth's skeletal structure. Forcibly, with the part of the foot below the ankle, impart a strike to the involuntary muscle which separates the thorax and abdomen. His prognosis in brief, tones registering to the brain without an acoustic stimulus. Luxated framework of the mouth. Significant damage to precisely 7 bones of the ribcage, 4 of which structurally separated as fragments. Profuse emanation of sanguinary fluids from the muscle which controls exhalation and inhalation. Span expected to elapse before your opponent resumes normal bodily functioning, 22 days. Span expected to elapse before your opponent regains normal functioning related to the mind and emotions, half a year. Concerning your fellow combatant's power to expectorate at the posteriors of crania, you will thus have rendered it nullified.
Out of what abysmal depths of chance has the unexpected competitive outcome, to which I have immediately borne witness, originate?